Hey guys, Ultra Maximus here. Give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. And jump over to Facebook and like my page to upload your video links, pictures, and join the conversation there. Click on the links in the description below. Hey guys, now follow me on Instagram at Ultra Maximus Reviews and Twitter at Ultra__Maximus. Links in the description below. Oh, hey, it's the Ghostbusters. That was unexpected. That was not unexpected.
You suck.
Who you gonna call?
Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another 31 horror toys in 31 days! And today, we're going to take a look at a Transformers figure, and it's not just a Transformers figure, it's a crossover figure with Ghostbusters. It's Ectotron. Now, this was released for the 35th anniversary of Ghostbusters, and it's the first of a series of collaborations between the Transformers and popular movie films of the 80s, and we've also gotten a Back to the Future Gigawatt figure and Maverick from Top Gun that are going to come out soon. I actually ordered this a while ago. I ordered two of them, one to open and review for this review itself, and another one to keep on the shelf because I just love this. If you don't know what it is, it's basically Ecto-1 transforms into a robot. Now, there's also a comic book by IDW Comics that goes along. There's a storyline to this, and there's also an Optimus Prime masterpiece figure that is Ghostbusters styled as well, but this was definitely the one to get. So let's go ahead and jump in there and take a look at this beautiful packaging. So here we have Ectotron in the packaging, and I adore this. So this is a 35th anniversary cross between Ghostbusters and Transformers. This was actually released for 2019, sold out like that, and they've done a reissue set. This was from the second wave of the figures, and I'd gotten it in early 2020 and specifically held on to it for Halloween here. And yeah, this is absolutely gorgeous. Of course, it looks like the original Transformers box that we got as a kid back in the 80s, and I'm just in love with it. It says the Transformers, like we had back in the day, but it's got a little slime drip right there. It's got the instructions on how to transform the figure. And the figure itself is a retool of, I want to say it's Hotspot from the Protectobots from Combiner Wars. I might be wrong. If I am, leave a comment down below, but I'm pretty sure that's what this is based off of. Very loosely, at least, on transformation-wise. Obviously, the car is way different. But we get the artwork of Ectotron here. Again, with the little slime. It's got the collaboration logo there. It says Ectotron, Ecto-1. It's got the old school Hasbro logo in the corner, which is amazing. Sides of the package have a picture of Ectotron, the Ghostbusters 35th anniversary Transformers vehicle, robot, and then we get a Slimer as well. And then this side, exactly the same right there. So just a close-up really quick. Yeah, I mean, it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And then there are the transformation instructions, just like back in the day. There's the robot mode. Very cool. I mean, this thing is gorgeous. No doubts about it. Absolutely beautiful. And then the side of the package, right there, just gorgeous. Back of the box here. So here's the back of the packaging, and it's got that classic mural of the Transformers. I love this. It was on all the boxes. I actually had a TV tray, a little kitty TV tray that had this on there. I need to find it again. Just loved it to death. But yeah, very cool. It's got a bunch of extra words at the top. It's got the Transformers 35th anniversary at the top. Generations logo with the old school Hasbro. It's even got the Ghost Core there. I'm not really sure. It's got something to do with Ghostbusters, I guess. And then the GM logo, because this was an old Cadillac. And then it's got the little write-up and the power, kind of the power bar right here. You put a red piece of plastic over, but it's got like some different logos. So like strength is his arm, brain is some gears, how fast he can run, blast, and then it's got Ghost Trap and then the Ghostbusters logo. Not really sure what those are supposed to be, but sure, why not? So just a close-up really quick of the back of the package. Yeah, I mean, that looks gorgeous. Look at it. Look at it. 35th anniversary. All the logos in the bottom. Yeah, very cool. Let's see, we can get a close-up here. You can pause and read that if you want to. And then here are the stats that they provide. Again, you can pause and read that if you want to. Yeah. Very nice, very cool, absolutely gorgeous. This was something I had to get to keep one in a package and get one out of box. I mean, there was just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So with all that being said, that's pretty much it for the packaging. Let's go ahead and get Ectotron out of box and see what we think. So here we have Ectotron out of the packaging, and you know, I gotta say, for the most part, I really do like this figure. There are 3 minor gripes I have about this figure, and I'm going to say actually 2 of them are minor, and I think one of them is a little legit. First off, Slimer. I love the fact he comes with a Slimer. It is a very well detailed, a very cool, kind of a rubbery type of plastic. He does not come with a stand. I think he should have come with a little stand to have him hover in the air, but he does not. And again, that's just kind of a very minor gripe. My other minor gripe is with the, I guess, ladder on the side. You know, it goes up to the top. I feel like because it's a rubber piece that gets removed, I feel like this should have been incorporated somehow in the Proton pack, but it was not. It just kind of hangs off to the side here. And while, you know, it doesn't create a problem per se, I just really feel like, I don't know, it just should have been incorporated a little bit more instead of just kind of hanging off to the side, although it, you know, it doesn't look bad. And I'm going to add another very minor gripe. There is no Ghostbusters logo on the side anywhere, although I don't know how they really could have incorporated that as a shoulder patch because of the way the front of the Cadillac kind of sits as his shoulders. But my legitimate gripe is actually with the shoulder bits themselves. So I'm going to kind of reverse transform this for a second, if I can. All right, so here we go. Here we have this piece like this. And this is the most difficult and annoying piece to transform on this. Thank you and shout out to MGO, who's got a Just Transform It video. The instructions do not explain how to do this. They just say push this down. So what you have to do is kind of separate these 2 pieces and push the inner piece down just a hair so that you can get the top to spin around. So be aware of that when you're transforming this thing, because the instructions are terrible. That being said, everything else looks really good. He's got his goggles. We got this kind of tannish gold color that emulates the jumpsuits. He's got his little name badge that's bolted on, which is a nice little touch. And he's got his Proton pack with the tubes that run around, and the Proton pack is on the back. Now I will say it's a little bit small. Oh, that's what she said. I would have liked to have seen it a bit bigger. Oh, that's also what she said. But because it's all the equipment on the top of the car, I guess it is what it is. They did a pretty good job for what it is. But yeah, overall, definitely a fun piece. Now, as far as articulation goes on this figure, the head does move back and forth. It goes up and down a little bit, not too terribly much. The arms do move up and down, but it is limited by all the junk on the back there. They rotate out that. There's a secondary hinge joint right here. There is a swivel at the elbow. Got a nice little elbow there. Hinge joint at the wrist right there. Nothing at the waist. Leg kicks up that far. Kicks back about that far. Kicks outward. If I can get these guys out the way. All the way. So that's kind of nice. There's a twist at the upper leg. Very nice knee joint right there, and then there's a hinge joint at the foot, and that is really about it as far as articulation goes. So taking a closer look at the figure itself, I really do like the design of this, even though it is a very reworked figure we got before. I love the goggles. I love the fact he's got the name badge bolted on to his chest, the tan parts. The fact the Cadillac hood is his shoulders, that looks amazing. We got the Cadillac doors kind of hanging on the back there, which looks good. I guess that's where we get the Ghostbusters logo. Of course, we get the Proton Pack that is transformed from all the equipment on the top of the hearse, which is nice. And then the wheels kind of hang out, and we see all the white wall in the back and everything. Just overall, a very cool looking figure, and just captures that classic Ecto-1 involved in a modern Transformer. Now, looking at the midsection of the figure, again, sculpt's pretty decent. I definitely like it. We get some red highlights on the arms. He's got his black hands. Again, we get some more silver paint apps and tan on the legs. He's got his Proton pack here, and I wish the gun had a little bit more silver paint apps on it, but I guess it is what it is. The tube, the blue tube on Ecto-1 kind of is the piece that connects the Proton pack. We get a little silver app on the back. Again, I wish we had more paint apps there, but it is what it is. The gold antenna, again, has a nice little wire. Just overall, really nice. Not a lot of hollow parts on it, which is very cool, and just makes for a nice looking robot. And finally, taking a look at the legs of the figure, again, it's done pretty well. I like the way the joints are. The ambulance looks nice. We get the wings on the side of the legs. The feet come down. He's got the wheels that come out on the shins. We get some nice vents, silver painted. Very, very cool. I wish, again, that ladder was hanging somewhere else on the Proton pack, but it is what it is. We get nice heel spurs. The back of the legs, very filled out. Again, not a lot of hollow parts on this figure, which is amazing. Just looks really good, and it's very stable and stands well up on your shelf. So taking a closer look at Slimer, he's a little rubber miniature figure, but the detail on this guy is really, really nice. I don't know how well it's going to show up on the camera because it's all that kind of ecto green color, but he's got the nice teeth sculpt, the mouth, the nose, the cheeks, the eyes, little ears. He's kind of got his little fat spud body with his hands splayed out, and you know, all the little fingers. He's even got the fingernails sculpted onto it, which is nice, and all the wrinkles in the body. Everything looks really, really cool. I definitely dig this Slimer. I just wish he had a little stand to prop him up in the air with. And here we have Ectotron in his alternate mode, Ecto-1. And I cannot explain how much I love this alternate mode. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. This might be the best alternate mode of any Transformer that I have seen or own. And that's a pretty bold statement, because if you guys watch my channel, I've got a lot of flippin' Transformers. This thing is, I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous. It looks very movie accurate, which is amazeballs. Looks like the old 58 Cadillac hearse. The impressive bit is that all the components at the top of Ecto-1, that's the proton pack. It transforms into the proton pack. I mean, it's got the wire antenna for the car, the cables that run down there. It's got the little ladder that goes up to the top. It's got the little blue lights up here at the top, the little blue light right there, the mirrors, the handles. It's got the reverse lights here. The tail lights are amazing on this vehicle. I mean, we can go on and on and on. Of course, it's got the Ghostbusters logo tempoed on. It's got the white walls. The silver rims look nice. It's got the Ecto-1 license plate up front, the Cadillac logo. The only thing I can find wrong with it is it does not have the Ecto-1 license plate on the back. And that is a very, very minute gripe with this piece. So just kind of a closer look of the vehicle here. So here's the front. Again, gorgeous. Love that grille, the lights, the light blue up in those lights and right there. The translucent blue in the lights at the top. I mean, we get a lot of the robot that we can see inside, but that's okay. The silver bumpers. I mean, this thing's gorgeous. Look at the glory. The fins, it's got the white and the red, those tail lights, the translucent red tail lights. Those are just absolutely gorgeous. Again, we get the lights on the top, all the chrome detail. I mean, it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And then we get the top up here, all the equipment at the top. I don't even know what half of this stuff does. I'm sure a lot of people do. We get the siren right there, the yellow paint apps. I mean, it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I cannot say anything really wrong about it, except for the fact it's only got one Ecto-1 license plate on the front and not on the back. Like I said, that's a minor detail. I'm sure somebody's going to come up with a sticker to put onto the back of it. But, I mean, way to go, Hasbro. You knocked it out of the park with this one. For comparison, here we have Ectotron as Ecto-1 with the Transformers Siege Prowl. And as you can see, this guy's a lot bigger. I mean, he was a Voyager figure. Again, I'm pretty sure he was a Hotspot from the Protectobots, just massively retooled. But he's about twice the size as this deluxe figure. Just absolutely gorgeous. Love it to death. And the Prowl figure here is one of my favorites from the Siege line in the vehicle mode. I just love the way that it looks, and it's just really cool to see these two emergency vehicles, similar colors, side by side, but I gotta say, Ecto-1 tramples him. So is Ectotron a figure you want in your Transformers and or Ghostbusters collection? Yes, he is. This is a great figure. It's about $44 and some change retail when it was released. It's probably going for anywhere from $50 to $60 at this point, if not a little bit more. But if you can find this figure, I do recommend picking up. I'm sure probably Sir Toys at some point is going to have a knockoff of this. It is a great figure, not only in the fact it's Ecto-1, classic Ghostbusters. It's a nice Transformer. It's a nice homage to it. It's a 35th anniversary of both franchises. Just a great fun collab. It's a solid toy. It feels nice. It's solid in the joints. It's solid in the plastic. It doesn't feel cheap in any regards, which I was concerned about a lot. It feels pretty durable. Now, maybe some of the ambulance lights could break off with kids getting rough with it, but as far as an adult collector goes, you're going to be 100% satisfied with this. Again, I got minor gripes. I think Slimer should have come with a stand. I think they should have done something with that little ladder there. I would like to seen a Ghostbusters logo on the side, but I'm not sure how they would have done that. And the proton pack's not quite big enough. Oh, that's what she said. But overall, I love this figure. I give it a 9 out of 10. Absolutely. And I'm glad I got 2 of them. One to get out and appreciate in the figure form and one to keep in the box. I do hope we get a Ghostbusters 2 variant of this with Ecto 1A. I think that would be great. A little modification to the figure, maybe do a little bit of remold with the head or something. Definitely a redeco on the paint. Add all the, the stripes and the caution signs and the tinted windows and the Ghostbusters 2 logo and the "we're back" and all that kind of stuff. I think that would be a lot of fun, and I would pay for that just to get this figure again with that new deco. And that being said, maybe even an afterlife with all the battle damage on it. That'd be a lot of fun too. But yeah, definitely a good figure all around. So there he is, Ectotron from the Transformers and Ghostbusters 35th anniversary set by Hasbro for 31 horror toys in 31 days.
See you next Wednesday.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. And jump over to Facebook and like my page to upload your video links, pictures, and join the conversation there. Click on the links in the description below.